if I told you humility can kill your confidence? If you are here today, probably that you have suffered like me from a lack of self-assurance due to an excessive humility. And if so, in today's video, I would like to go back to the origin of toxic humility, how you can develop toxic humility, and how it affects your self-confidence and ultimately your life quality. But before we dive in, if this topic resonates with you, would you please like this video and also subscribe to this channel, as we are on our way to empower 1,000 people to gain confidence back and self-esteem to improve their lives. Thank you so much. First, what is humility and how can you develop toxic humility? Someone humble is defined as someone that is not proud and that doesn't think he's better than others. And in this sense, this is the contrary of arrogance. And so we can see how humility is a healthy quality, is a great virtue because it protects relationships, where it creates a relationship of equality and a safe space for everybody to express themselves. I believe that humility is a key quality that creates sustainability in a corporation between employees, also in a marriage between husband and wife. But it is possible to develop unhealthy humility. And this is how. If I take my own example, I come from Madagascar and I have been raised in a culture of extreme humility. I remember my dad, for example, when I've launched my own business, because I am the CEO of a cosmetics brand, I would feel so relieved, genuinely, and happy. But he would come to me and tell me calm down first. Don't shout it from the rooftops, okay? And I would be like, but Dad, this is a business. I need to advertise it, duh. And also, wait a little bit. And I would be like, wait for what? You haven't earned anything yet, he says. And I'm like, but Dad, I have officially launched my own business. I am a CEO, yeah! So I have grown up in that environment that constantly shuts you down and puts you down. And so this is the very first issue that I see from being in an environment that constantly humbles you. It creates low self-esteem because my dad keeps downplaying my achievement. And so you are conditioned to not value the things that you do, to not value yourself. And this is poor self-esteem. And another consequence that is a byproduct of it, because you are unable to value properly your achievements, you appreciate less what you achieve. You enjoy less the fruit of your hard work. And I also believe that it makes you harsher towards yourself, where you raise the bar of what a standard of achievement should be. And you are less able to celebrate as a consequence. And so excessive humility deprives you from an access of joy. And this is sad. And so what do I do now in those circumstances? I respond to my dad because I can't let his words that put me down reign in the space. I need to speak my word that build my self-esteem when he's destroyed my self-esteem. So I say, I am awesome. Word for word. I am awesome. I am an amazing woman. Outstanding. Because this is a war, guys. A war in the invisible and a war of words. Words carry power. Release power. So release yours whenever anybody speaks negatively over you, over your life, over your self-esteem. Okay. Also, when I would be strongly opinionated, because for example, I point at something wrong that someone does, clearly, or I see a way that this person could improve the way she leads her life, because I'm confident, I trust my knowledge and my judgment. He would tell me he would again shut me down, watch your words, pay attention to your words. Even once, be humble. And the problem that I see is that it ties up with my previous point on self-esteem, is that you aren't free to express yourself. And self-expression to me is the most completed version of yourself. But if you are unfree, if you can't express your ideas, share your opinion freely without being judged, if you can't share your knowledge, you are contained, you remain stifled. And so you can never fully be confident, because ultimate confidence is not only feeling confident within yourself, but also acting confident. And until you are able to build that congruence and so manifest your confidence in your actions, in your decisions, in your eye contact, in your posture, in the words you speak, it will always lead to dysfunctions in your confidence. And so this is how humility can hinder your self-confidence. And the fourth and last problem that I see from being bathed in that environment of excessive humility is that you mistake confidence for arrogance. And I have created a whole video on that topic, on that confusion in your mind, because it affects your life and your relationships specifically. And what I have experienced personally is that whenever I get to know someone and I know or I guess that I have a higher degree or a better pay job than this person, I didn't shrink. I can never be fully confident and actually be fully me, truly, because I don't know, I'm afraid of being a threat to that person somehow. So it causes a lack of self-confidence again in your conversations. The second area is at work. Like, I can totally see how you can miss promotion because of your humility. I was discussing about it with a country girl of mine the other day, and she told me how she was taught to not put herself forward. And I said, me too. And we shared how we tend to be pretty discreet people in the workspace. We don't brag about our achievements. We don't show off like some of our coworkers, which I have a clear memory of my boss. He would come in the morning in the open space and he would tell his boss, like, we have achieved great results yesterday. The business is satisfied. We have killed that many bugs. And I would be like, yeah, this is not me. This is not my cup of tea. See? And so yeah, I can totally see how humility can hinder your career in an ocean of sharks that all seek a promotion. And for me particularly, I have also been impacted in a lot of relationships, because I remember we were that group of friends, and there was that guy, and it was literally the cliche of that one guy that was like, every girl had a crush on him. And I was that person who would always put herself in the background and would let other girls go first. And guess what happened? He ended up dating one of them in my back, and he married her. And so yes, from those two examples, at work and in love, you can see how you can miss an opportunity in life. So honestly, stop humbling yourself, because you think that you are hurting others, but actually you are hurting yourself. And very lastly, I think that excessive humility can make you live under what you truly deserve. What I have lived is when I used to sing in a choir or in a band, I wouldn't ask for a solo or for a leadership position that would suit my ability the best. And so, yeah, I could never live up to my potential and to my self-worth, truly. And so that is the last issue, is that it really makes you live under your self-worth. Through this video, I really hope that you will stop humbling yourself, because it creates low confidence and low self-esteem. And I hope that you will be aware of your self-sabotaging behaviors, truly. That you will stop shrinking, you will stop letting others go before you, and you will start valuing yourself and make room for your opinion, because you are truly worth it. And yeah, if you want to know again how to deal with that confusion between confidence and arrogance, go check out this video next.